Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Something, yeah, again. When I'm something and I yet know. Something with the woody woe. And my no. Do 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 do. It's the sound of yay. Oh, hello there, folks. Just saw a couple of you tuning in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Calm Farm. We're just working over our beautiful new wheat field. Taking care of a couple of these weeds. We've got the enormous Pneumatistar weeding device here at play. With these super skinny tires here on the Deutz-Fahr. It's a bit of a funny look, but whatever. How you all doing out there? Hope it's going swimmingly. Finished work a little early today, allowing max time to game. Now it looks like not the whole field is affected by weed here, it just seems like part of it, so I might just try and hit the parts that are currently infested. Gorgeous morning out here on the prop. You can see these weeds coming in. Look at that. Filth. Sickening filth. Not gonna stand by and let them fuck with our barley. I wonder if I can actually see. Yeah, you can see on the map there where all the filth that we're aiming for is growing here. Yep. You can kind of see it in the right angle. Yeah. Let's strike them down before they get out of hand. Ding dong dong. It's the sound of yay. Do 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 do. Gotta get me no to my baby's side. Ride, 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 itching a ride. Ride, 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 itching a ride. Do 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 do. It's perplexing that we can't get the weeds to go. I mean, to look at, I can't see any weeds. Let's just take a walk. This is our new barley field. It's been the talk of the town, to say the very least. Okay, I can still see some weeds out here. Are these weeds, or are they just, is it just a trick of the eye? No. She looks fine. Okay, what's this over here? That looks like a weed for sure. Yep. Bingo. Look at that. Look at that fucking thing. Fuck. And yeah, more. More filth. Ugh. Makes me sick to the stomach. More. Maybe it's growing in as we weed. Yeah, there's more. These are all places I've already weeded. Filth. All right. God, look at all these filthy weeds. It did nothing. Did nothing to stop that weed. Ugh. The fuck? The heck are we supposed to do? Any weed experts out there know what to friggin' do about that? Do we need to hit it with like high grade pesticide? I don't feel comfortable with that. We're such an airy-fairy, au naturel farm, you know? I just can't see the girls going with me on it. You know, conceptually. What other tools are there in here? Alright, maybe we've missed our opportunity. Maybe we need to get it with the sprayer. Get it with the Mega 12,000. It does feel like a conversation I need to have with the ladies, though, about if they're even okay with us using pesticides on this crop. Alright, I'm gonna do some other stuff. Other responsibilities I can distract myself with. Hitching a ride. Do 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 do. Hitching a ride. Hitching a ride. Gotta get me home to my baby's side. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The sun goes up, a car goes by. It's nearly 1 a.m. and where am I? Hitching a ride. Hitching a ride. Gotta get me, yeah, yeah, to my baby's side. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. There's something no can call my name. It's nearly something and I want my way. Hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Gotta get my whoa, yeah, to my baby's side. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Why, no, hitching a ride. A garden rain, do 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 do. Gotta do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 Damn. Apologize to any of the OCD viewers looking at this very uneven stack on the back of the tray here. Suppose we'll just get them next time. Ah, hello, Mr. Rubber. It's foggy AF, my dog. Real foggy. How you doing there, mate? Lovely to see you there in the chat. Excellent. Glad all's well over there. Let me know if you feel like jumping on for a stint. I've got plenty to show you. The new season's barley has just come in, so pretty exciting times, I would say. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, Rubber, we've got a bit of a weed problem. Once you get out here, maybe duck over to the barley field and I'll get you to have a looky-loo. Maybe seek your opinion on it. Seek your learned opinion. Oh yeah. What's a goanna? A goanna is a beautiful Australian lizard. There'd be people out there who'd make the case that it's the most beautiful lizard on Earth. Others would say it's the most fearsome. I think it's like a cute and sweet version of a Komodo dragon. A less murderous Komodo dragon, if you can imagine it. But yeah, gorgeous creatures, really. My OBS just disconnected. Getting word we got a little DQ there, guys. But yeah, Rubber, if you're still tuned in, I highly recommend looking up some footage of a goanna. Wonderful creatures. Very, very cool animal. Also known as monitor lizards, I think, or maybe... Goanna is what you're looking for. Oh yeah. No worries, Mr. Rubber. Reboot that thing and we'll bloody get you out here. It's winter time, so we've not got anything too pressing on the agenda. Pretty easy couple of sessions on our hands, I would say. And remind me, Mr. Rubber, lag-wise, how is running delivery for you? I did, yes, Rubber. I did plant that corner at the start, yeah. First thing I did today was go and plant that in. Here, come check this out. Don't know if you're on prop yet, but if you are, this is what we're dealing with. Pretty nice, huh? The only issue is some pesky weeds that the weeder won't be able to get to. I don't know how we're going to deal with this. Yeah. We might have to hit him with some pesticide, or I don't know. Ah, there you are, mate. Hello, Mr. Rubber. Welcome. Sure nice to stroll in the barley fields with you. I saw that. I don't know what rolling is, but I suspect that we're going to have to wait until next season and do it maybe. We're going to have to maybe cultivate the field, then roll the field, then plant the crops. Because I think if we try and roll it now, it's going to kill the crop. But the rolling device, I haven't looked it up yet, but here it is. This thing. With a roller, you can improve the upper soil layer quality of your fields. I think that if we take the roller on it now, I'm not certain, but I'm just looking at this thing. It would just flatten them, I think. Yeah, one of those ones we're just going to have to get them next season. There are improvements that we're going to have to make here. I'll show you these. Have you seen these weeds? You see what I'm talking about? They're not widespread, but they are around. And the question we've got to ask ourselves is, do we want to, where are they? Here we go. Do we want to go so far as to get chemical with the, maybe spray something on them? You see that? That fucking thing there? You got one over there? Yeah. You see what I'm talking about. Pretty irksome, huh? Those ones are sort of pretty because they're little flowers, but yeah, bit of a bummer. The weeder that we've got, I think we need to also weed before the barley gets to this stage in the growth cycle. Over here is a genuine fucking infestation of weeds. Check this shit out. It's fucking infuriating. Percentage-wise, I can't say what it's going to do to our crop. It says hoe. I'm just looking at it. It says hoe here. So maybe we can fucking hoe it up. Where is a hoe? Vegetable special crops. Where do you get a hoe from? You see that there? It says hoe. Mulcher, snow, spader, disc harrow. I don't even know where to buy a hoe. Up, yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, this whole stream might get taken down. We're discussing hoeing. A hoe. A hoe. They really need to make different words for these things. We're looking for a hoe to hoe our field. Here we go. Hoes pull out small and medium grown weeds between crops, improving the field's state. Okay. This looks like it. Let's lease one. And then we'll put you on hoe duty. That's all right, Mr. Rubber. Would you jump in the Deutsche over here? And we'll get you to bloody run over and pick up the... Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You might have to run over to the shop and pick it up. Do you know the way? It's left up here. It's down the street this way. Left, right. And then you just follow it. It'll do a little loop-de-line and it'll take you there. Weird look with the narrow tires, huh? It's beside field 2. You'll go past field 3, but it's beside field 2, between field 2 and field 39. On the map, it's like a little L-shaped building next to field 2, to the west of field 2. It's not the petrol station though. It's like it's got the little, you'll see a bunch of bric-a-brac. You'll see the Rotocare thing there. Meantime, what am I doing to fucking stay useful? Do have a little bit of loading here to do. Yeah, I reckon if we can bash that out today, we'll run the hoe over it. I'll do a couple of these, Mr. Rubber, a couple of these pallets, and then I'll come over and we'll have a look at this hoe situation together. See if we can't figure out what the hoe is going on here. It's insane the amount of innuendo that tends to come up in the farm. Hose, pipes, loads, plowing, forking. You know, I'm forking right now. Forking on the bed. Seed. Ugh. Seed is a disgusting word. Shot the seed. Ugh. I'm sorry to the listeners and the viewers. We'll stop saying any of these words. We're going to come up with alternate words. I was reading that Discord is about to be teens only. If you don't prove that you are of age, they will resort your Discord account to teen. I don't think I have anything but, you know, teen. What am I doing right now? Is this not a teen? You know, I don't see what the threat is. I'm not doing anything on Discord that a pretty immature teenager wouldn't do. Sometimes I use the words like fuck and shit, cunt. There's nothing untoward about that. Nothing the average teenager wouldn't hear in the course of a day in an Australian high school. Seed. Ugh. Shooting seed. Ugh. I hate that. Plowing seed. Ugh. Don't like that at all. I hear enough filth and smut at work. What's your workplace like, Mr. Rubber? Are you exposed to filth and smut like I am? Do people say untoward things to one another? Are they utterances of filth? Words you wouldn't hear in the Bible? Slander? Libel? Okay. When I run my team at work, I say, fellas, I got 2 rules. No potty language, and do your best. Often when I say that, I'm told to fuck off. Or something of those fashion. But you know, I've said it. That's all you can do. I have the kind of job, Mr. Rubber, where anyone below, no one. There's not high enough you can rise in the hierarchy where someone couldn't say the phrase "fuck off, cunt" to you and mean it. There's no, our general manager, our head foreman, the owner of the company we work for, no one is immune from that. And I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that. I've seen our area manager. I saw someone say "fuck off, cunt" to him, to his face, and mean it. And that person still has their job. And wasn't reprimanded. I think the extent of the trouble they got in was maybe they might have said something like, "You can't say that to me." And that was it. I see you there, Rubber. Looks like you're in about the right spot, mate. The beauty of this gigantic field is, it's actually, by the time you're on the other side of it, you're pretty close to town. How's that thing look? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see some filthy weeds here. Do you want to hit them and we'll see what it does to them? No, all you rubber. You're good to do it, dude. You're good to do it. Go nuts. It's got a good wingspan. Ah, take that, you disgusting weeds. Excellent. Excellent. Rubber, get in there, mate. That's a fucking good get, That's good to know. It's a little success for the crew there, guys. The filthy weeds in our gorgeous barley field are soon to be dead. If you're wondering where the weeds are at, Rubber, because it might be a bit hard to discern, you can jump on the map, go to soil composition, turn off fertilized, needs lime, and needs fertilized and needs rolling, and it'll show you where the weeds are at. Or if you want, you can just give me a shout and I'll bloody tell you where to go, mate. Alright. As for me, as for little old me, I might get into some cultivating. Very good. Actually, I'm going to take the little tractor. And what else do we need to worry about? Good point. It's a good point, Rubber. I mean, you know, if we want, we can just, once you're done there, we can just grab a roller and just roll a little corner. And we'll have some idea. And, you know, if it destroys it, then we'll know. I was going to say, yeah, it's funny how the weeds sort of don't distribute themselves evenly. It makes for a bit of a challenge in the old, you know, bloody finding them stakes, but... Yeah, glad you're on top of your game there, Mr. Rubber. We're going to have to buy one of those whatever they're called, a hoe. Do 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 do. I was going to say, it's got a nice, yeah. If you're looking to hit that whole field, Mr. Rubber, I fully encourage that. And yeah, it does have a nice span, that thing, doesn't it? I assume we might have to like take a few passes at it with the hoe, with the weeder, with the weeders. We're gonna have to get it's gonna take a bit of investment getting this this field to max productivity. But I'm glad to be with you, Mr. Rubber. You know, figuring it out, tinkering through. It's a wonderful thing about this game. It's full of weird little puzzles to solve. It's the nice thing about us sort of being day one rice farmers, you know. When we first started, there was so little information about it. I feel like we were kind of rice pioneers. Obviously now the internet's figured out the exact percentages of each yield and blah, blah, blah. But I like that we've learned these things via experience, and I think we have a richer understanding of the rice harvest as a result. And it moves along at a good clip as well, doesn't it? The hoe. We're going to be hoeing this thing like crazy. God, it's a nice big field. It's nice to kind of gaze over our territory, our domain, so to speak. Very, very gratifying, very satisfying. Yeah, it was. I see a comment there. It takes a few passes. The weeder we've got has an enormous wingspan, but it just didn't pull up all the weeds. It failed to get some of them. So maybe we just need to be earlier. I don't know. We're just gonna have to figure it out bit by bit. You know, it'll take a few seasons before we get our head around the old barley harvest. But it's fun to be sinking our teeth into something new. Do 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 do. This field is looking crisp. I might go grab, go lease us a roller. See what that does. Whew. Interesting looking device. Okay. So let's just do this real quick. Folder out. There's no lowering, I guess. Let's just see what this does when I go over a little bit of it. Goodness me, Mr. Rubber, you might be absolutely correct, mate. Although it does not seem to be affecting the need for rolling. Oh yeah? Okay. Interesting. Let me look at the device and make sure I got the right shit. Looks like the one. I was just looking on the map, mate. That's so good. Just crisp. Dark blue. No need of lime. A couple of spots I missed, but that's my bad. The need for roll is interesting. Yeah, this is some good shit. I guess we're gonna have to buy one of those. We're gonna have to buy a hoe. Probably buy a couple of hoes. That one's just on lease. But I mean, Mr. Rubber, do you want to come and have a crack at this with the? I'll return that leased item. If you want to come and have a crack at this roller using the Deutz-Fahr, you might go a little faster than me. And I'll return that other one. Okay. Potinga Rotocare. Okay. Oh, yep. There we go. This is awesome. It's great that we can do this sort of in between harvests as well. Really handy. And just cool that we can, yeah, have work to do during the winter time. That's pretty satisfying, pretty cool work, if you ask me. So we need to think about so 132, which means we can get a cultivator. With a roller. It's interesting. All right. Jump on map and have a look and see. Okay, so Mr. Rubber, maybe the rolling task is one that does have to be done before the planting season. Because on the, so that's 2 passes you've done there. And on the map it's giving us basically no action. I reckon we might have to do it while it's just like exposed soil. It is saying our yield bonus is at 95%. So I guess rolling gives you an extra 5% or thereabouts, which is very worth doing. If, you know, it's just a matter of going over the whole thing. 5% of this might be, you know, that little chunk right there worth of barley. might have to put it in the next season pile. What do you reckon? Do you reckon you want to... If you're down to crank another pass, I'm down. Probably we should try it while we're here. But it doesn't seem to be giving us the desired result. It's still showing that we need rolling. But yeah, the 95% is unreal. 95% yield bonus. It's excellent for a first season. Really, really good. And it was 75% before you weeded. So I guess there's 20. Weeding is worth doing. That's 20% yield bonus right there, or 15 maybe. Fertilizing twice accounts for probably 50%. Plus the lime. Yeah. Stoked with this. Stoked. And yeah, we'll get the rolling done next season. But yeah, pull one more pass over here if you want, mate, and I'll just stand around and enjoy the vibes. So, purchases for next season. We want a... What is a power harrow? I don't know what half this shit is. So for next season, we're going to drop 16 grand on another cultivator. We're going to pick up a disc roller, which was where? I can't remember. Oh yes, hello, hello. Wait. I don't know. Okay, doesn't look like it's had the desired effect. Oh. All good with the beacons there, Rubber? Okay, well, no matter. I'm glad we tried. That's always worthwhile, trying stuff in this game. If you disconnect that thing, I'll bloody return it to the store. You won't incur too much more rental. Oops. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Man, you can probably head back to the fucking... the old fucking depot. We're caught in rush hour traffic, unfortunately. yeah, good shout. Good shout. So, tomorrow, I guess we got 5 of the top 6 done for cultivating the rice and the boot. We've got the 2 majors and the top 3. So a lot of cultivation to be done tomorrow, or just over the next few months. We've got deliveries that are backing up. It'll be definitely worth getting a load off next month. Just check and make sure we're all good over at the canning factory. We are not. I'm going to do a quick run of Napa cabbage. Mr. Rubber, I'll be right back. Nearly overlooked that one. Nearly a disaster. And foggy conditions out here. Do 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 do. So next month there will be more deliveries to make. There will be a ton of cultivating to do. We're going to have to keep an eye on that barley field because we don't know what a full season looks like. So I guess every day we should just go, as a force of habit, just for this first year, each day we should go and just have a look at the barley field, make sure it's all okay, make sure it's not getting weeds, make sure it's not, I mean, I don't know what else can even go wrong, but we'll just keep an eye on it. And so deliveries, cultivating, barley field, yeah. And we should potentially try and crack through 2 months next season, just because we won't, I mean, assuming everything's okay with the barley field, it'd be nice just to watch it progress, get through a bit of winter. You know, that's kind of the game with winter, just to up the time scale and try and fly through it. We've got our loads of deliveries all but ready to go, and there's nothing to it but to do it. I'll have a quick look while I'm here at the state of the canning factory. It's good that we've got all of our Napa cabbage unloaded. All right, and it looks like tomorrow there might be a bit of a sale happening over here. We've got a lot of goods here. A lot of goods. A lot of noodle soup. So that'll be fun. Make a sale, run some deliveries, cultivate the fields. You know, if we can get the girls out here, Yaz and Bella, that'll make it all easier. We can do a bit of designation, you know, have 2 or 3 of us cultivating at once. another 2 of us running deliveries and loading pallets, that'd be ideal. But you know, if it's less of us, we'll just take our bloody time. Seasonally, where are we at? October. All right, so we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 months that we can conceivably get through before we start to need to think about rice or anything like that. So we really can step on the time scale and fly through a bit of work tomorrow, which is a exciting thought. Rubber, have you ever seen the harbour? It's kind of beautiful. Barley harvest is June, July. Yeah. June, July. So the next thing for us is the long grain rice planting season, which is April. That's our next thing. Kind of pretty, huh? Oh yeah, you can splash in. You can swim pretty far out as well. I think if you sprint, you can hit a bit of bubble arm, breathe arm. As far as we are aware, there are no sharks. Me and my friends, when I was a little kid, I grew up near the beach, and me and my guy Sean and my guy Nick, we'd swim out and have contests. You know, we'd swim and swim and swim, and whoever chickened out first was just a pussy, you know. We'd swim out past the break, swim out past the headland, and I'd chicken out first. I was pretty wimpy. But we'd swim out far. Do it on storm days. It's a miracle none of us got eaten by a shark, really. That, kids, was how we entertained ourselves before the internet. Before the internet, when when kids would entertain themselves by risking their lives badly, you know, going and playing in the stormwater drain and seeing a cobra, or you know, stepping on a broken bottle or whatever. Back in the good old days before the internet. When you'd swim out past the breaks during a winter storm with your friends so that they wouldn't call you a wuss boy or a cat or whatever. Yeah. As always, Mr. Rubber, a pleasure, a dream. Bloody just, it's not, you know, it doesn't happen all the time, but you can tell when someone is a similar, not just a similar gamer to you, because I think we do game similarly, me and you, Mr. Rubber, and I think, I don't know what that says about two people, but we do game in a similar way, me and you. Not just people who game similarly, but you know, it's nice to meet someone in the mind and to have some fun. That weeding did look satisfying. Yeah. We'll see if it holds up for the full season. We might have to run it again tomorrow, but we'll just wait and bloody see. Thank you, Mr. Rubber. You have a good one as well. And to all the other viewers out there, yeah, stay safe out there. Stay positive about the future and keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the Steeden. That's another wonderful evening on the Calm Farm. I'll see you all next time. Good night, you guys.